Bradley Sands says, I'm not sure if you guys answered this. Oh, this one we're going to get to in a minute here. And then Deb says, but ugly. Good one, Drew. All right. Let's get into Bradley Sands here and their comment. It says, I'm not sure if you guys answered this yet, but what are you guys' thoughts on the Eagles possibly losing on purpose to affect our draft? And I've heard a lot of this rumor, guys. I've heard a lot of this rumor. And here's what it boils down to. The Eagles have nothing left to play for at this point. They're just trying to get healthy and get into the postseason. So I don't think they're going to be probably playing their starters next week when they play us. I don't think they're going to be purposely losing. But I don't think they'll be perfectly, upset either if they were to lose to us, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because they'd be screwing us.
It's also, here's another way to look at it as well. Yes. They clinched. They won the division. Yep. Hands down. There's no way Commanders are coming back. There's no way they're not making the playoffs.
Yep.
They got home field advantage. So when it comes to next week, and it's time to play them, they might start Jalen Hurts to make sure he's good because Jalen Hurts is playing this week. They also like beating up on the Giants.
They do.
But
let's be honest, they've done it very well for the years.
They have. But here's also the thing, too. They are going to the playoffs. No matter what happens. The only thing they have to worry about is what seed they're going to be at.
They don't have to worry about that, to be very frank with you, at this point. So they're 12-3 as of right now.
Yep.
The Lions are 13-2 and own the tiebreaker. Then you got the Rams at 9-6 in the division, and you got the Falcons and Bucks both at 8-7. Neither one of those teams is going to leapfrog the Eagles, obviously.
No.
So the Eagles could literally lose out the rest of their games, hypothetically, and still have the number 2 seed. So I'm just like I said, I'm looking at it like I don't think they're going to do it on purpose, but I don't think they're going to be upset. That's where I think, and it's especially when you got people that aren't starters playing. Then of course you're going to look at this and go, this is their chance. Of course they're going to try their best because this is their chance, not even to show the Eagles, but this is their chance to show the
NFL
what they can do,
but I would look at this game more like a preseason game. And that's exactly what I was going to allude to. It's in addition to be a player, well, now that you're talking week 18 instead of preseason for next year.
Now,
this is what I could do on the field. This is what I could do compared to like everything else. So like this is kind of like a preseason game in order for the players to audition for, like I said, the Eagles are the teams, like you said.
Yeah. Now I did look it up, by the way. Jalen Hurts is still out. So
I did hear from CBS. I was listening to something today that he was practicing. Like he looked good from coming back to concussion protocol, which is part of the reason. If you look at the money line, we talk about the spread picks. Why it's such a big spread in that game? Because if he was out, it would probably be closer to a 3.5 and not that 8.5, 9, whatever it's at. So
then what they're saying right now is that he's hasn't been officially ruled out. But they did say 2 straight did not practices for him.
Which does mean he's not playing.
Well, you were saying they were saying the radio he's practicing. According to this, he's not. And then they're saying he's got a clear concussion protocol to play on Sunday. So, I think it sounds like he's going to – I mean, honestly, if he's not going to play Sunday, I would sit in the rest of the year and just get him healthy.
Yeah.
Why would I risk getting him hurt out there, having another concussion when I need him for the postseason? Not to mention the fact that, you want him healthy because it's the right thing to do.
I mean, Drew and I are going to talk about this later, but I honestly, if you look at the if you look at the sports bets, because it came out, I think CBS had it at 9 on Tuesday, and it's still pretty high.
We got a 6.5 right now as of recording this. So, I'm like I said, I don't know. I think they're gonna start sitting the rest of the year. I really do. There's no reason to play him. All you're doing is risking hurting a guy you need for the playoffs.
I understand what you're saying, but some coaches don't care about that, and they want to look good on paper, and they'll play the players no matter what. I'm looking at you, Dan Campbell.
Have you seen the way that Nick Sirianni cried in the national anthem, the Super Bowl? That man cares. That's a man that cares right there.
If we're going to be honest, it's because I believe his sister is deaf, and he was really teared up by the interpreter. What is said behind the scenes?
Wait, what?
Oh no, I was talking to a DC interpreter, like someone that actually works for
Yes, and I think I know you're talking about too as well.
Yep. And I was told that Nick Sirianni's sister is deaf, and he got all teary-eyed because the national anthem, whoever was doing the interpretation. That's what I heard.
Is that the way it is?
That's what I heard. I could be 100% wrong, but that's what I heard. I'm reciting it like it's straight notch.
I had to look it up real quick, but I don't see anything. But we'll see. Like I said, but either way, like I said, I think that's what's going to happen. I think they're going to probably not play their starters, which is going to increase the likeliness of us potentially finding a way to win. But I feel like at this point, I hate to say it, but I feel like the Eagles' backups are probably still better than our starters.
Well, because our starters are third string.
At this point, they are.
So that's what I was getting at. It's like we're looking at a preseason game.
Yeah, they our starters basically were last week, at work looking at their employee
they're at Foot Locker
month award that was given to Kurt Warner 20 years ago, saying that bagging groceries at the Piggly Wiggly or whatever he was working at. So, like I said, we'll see. But that's the vibe I get. That's the vibe I get of what's going to happen. And they've sat the starters before. And like I said, I don't think it's them trying to hurt us. I really don't. But I don't think they would complain if they hurt us either. It'd be like an added benefit. Their bigger concern is themselves and trying to get to a Super Bowl and trying to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, because let's be honest, because if the roles were reversed, Giants, we have 12 wins. We're playing against an Eagles team that had, well, we'll probably have 13 wins at that point because what they're playing, if this is how we're looking at it. And you're playing a team that has 2 wins.
Yeah.
Why would you start your starters when you know you clinched the playoff spot? It does not make sense.
Unless they play them for a little bit, then get out when they get up. That's potential, but I just don't see it. I think that, like I said, I think it's going to be treated like you said, a preseason game. They'll be treated that way. So we'll see what happens, though. All right.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please.